Oh, just finishing up some more website guns here, and I couldn't help but notice our last video actually got quite a bit of views. Let's go see if we can get Earl to do some. Oh, Earl.
Yeah, Mike.
You up for another video?
Sure, why not?
We got some fans asking for another video, so let's oblige.
All right, let's go see what we got today.
All right, lead the way.
So, Mike, yeah, let's see what we got. What do I have in my pocket today? Hey, how about we talk about the 348 Winchester? Now, the 348 Winchester was developed by, of course, Winchester in the 1930s. The 1886 Winchester was, their go-to big lever gun for years. It was basically a black powder gun. As the doughboys came back from World War II, the bolt action started taking over. Scopes were just in their infancy, but Winchester, legendary lever guns, decided to update the model 1886. And what they did was they came out with the Winchester Model 71. It was produced from 1936 to 1958. They produced less than 50,000 of them, so it is a rather uncommon gun to find. Demand for the guns was subsiding, of course, because Winchester, unlike Marlin, had a top eject rather than side eject, which made it hard to mount a scope, which was one of the reasons it was discontinued. Now, in 1986, Browning decided to make a reproduction of the 1871. This inventory was limited to 13,000. They sold out in 1990. Now, several months ago, Sarco was able to acquire a few of these. Now, they're not in pristine condition. At one time, they were new in box. However, they got some water damage to them. So let's take a look at one of these. This is the Browning Model 71, faithful reproduction of the Winchester Model 71. Like I say, I only produced 13,000 of these. The original Winchester came with a 24 and a 20-inch barrel. Also came in a standard model, which this is, or the deluxe model, which was checkered. And one of the unique features about the original 71 was there was actually a peep sight mounted on the bolt. As far as the 348 Winchester cartridge, they started with the 50-110, which was a black powder cartridge, chopped it down, put a neck on it. Now they loaded 3 different weight bullets, 150 grain at about 2,900 feet a second, a 200 grain at about 2,500 feet a second, and a 250 grain bullet at about 2,300 feet a second. While those ballistics kind of sound like a .30-06. Problem was we had to use a round nose or flat base bullet in the 348 Winchester, so the ballistic coefficient wasn't as good. The gun found great favor with hunters in the New England states, in the black timber elk hunters in Montana and Wyoming, but I think it was the most popular was Alaskan with the bear guides. Of course, Howard Johnson up in Kenai, Alaska said the 348's good, but I'm going to make something better, and he actually improved and made a Wildcat, the 450 and 500 Alaskan. So let's take a look at the gun we have here today. Like I said, we had gotten these from a shop that had closed down. They have suffered a little water damage. There's a little bit of pitting here, a little bit on the receiver. And the barrel internally does have a little bit. Ones we have sold, reports back from the field are that the barrel pitting is not affected any accuracy, and this can either be cleaned up or left as is. All the stocks are in 100% condition. Now, factory ammunition for a 348 is going to be a real struggle. Hornady did make a little run of it this year with their 200 grain FTX bullet. However, bullets are available from Hornady, if you can find some on the shelf yet. Montana Bullet Works makes a nice cast bullet in a 200 grain. Cutting Edge makes bullets in it. Swift, Hawk, and Barnes has the original 250 grain. Brass is available from Starline. Of course, with the situation today, it's not always an item in inventory. Or you can peruse the gun shows and try to find some cases. There still are some available. Each one of these guns is drilled and tapped for a receiver sight, either the original Lyman 56 or Williams makes a nice peep sight that'll go on here, either for guys like me with older eyes can't see the rear sight anymore. 24-inch barrel. This gun has a reputation. I've wanted one for a long time. I was able to acquire one of these, and then just in the last week I was able to pick up an original 71, which that might be a safe queen. But if you're looking for a gun that can do it all with the deer in the timber, elk in the timber, or if you get it rechambered for 450 or 50 Alaskan, take it up there and shoot yourself a nice big brown bear. That's the Browning Model 71. Please stop by the showroom Monday through Thursday, 10 to 5, Friday, 10 to 7, or Saturday, 10 to 5, or this gun will be featured on our website. Just go to the website. Phone number is 610-250-3960. Thanks for your time.